Do you want to know how to leave an everlasting impact on your examiner or assessor while writing IELTS writing task to conclusion? Then watch this video till end. So guys, make your conclusion more eye-catching while remembering these keywords. You have to remember these keywords. First of all, do not make or set any new idea. Absolutely not. If you are writing any new idea, then it will not leave a good impact on your examiner, and it may affect your band score as well. So don't try to write or don't try to set any new idea while writing your conclusion. ज़्यादातर स्टूडेंट ये मिस्टेक करते हैं, उनके पास यहाँ वहाँ से बहुत सारे आइडियाज़ आ रहे होते हैं. सो व्हाट मिस्टेक दे डू, they try to write a new idea in their conclusion, which is quite wrong. So absolutely don't do this thing in your conclusion part, right? Second, brief or summarize the main points from the body paragraph, but remember, do not need to explain the point in conclusion. What it means कि आपको क्या करना है, आपको जो भी अपने पॉइंट्स अपनी बॉडी पैराग्राफ में लिए हैं उन्हें ब्रीफ में या उनको समराइज करके लिखना है, रेदर देन एक्सप्लेनिंग मेन पॉइंट्स. आपको मेन पॉइंट को कहीं पर भी कंक्लूजन पार्ट में एक्सप्लेन नहीं करना है. ज़्यादातर स्टूडेंट ऐसी गलती कर देते हैं, बट इफ़ यू आर राइटिंग इन दिस वे देन यू कैन लीव अ गुड इम्पैक्ट ऑन योर एग्जामिनर. And in conclusion, do not repeat the similar words. Some students repeat the same words, whatever they choosing in their main idea, and they are writing the same words in their conclusion. If you are writing the similar words in your conclusion, so it may affect your band score again. So don't repeat the similar words. Make sentence in a quite different way. अगर आप अपने सेंटेंस को एक डिफरेंट वे में प्रेजेंट करते हो तो आप अपने एग्जामिनर के ऊपर एक एवरलास्टिंग इम्पैक्ट छोड़ सकते हैं. नेक्स्ट, दिस इज़ क्वाइट इम्पॉर्टेंट पार्ट इन योर कंक्लूजन. दिस इज़ द लास्ट लाइन. रीस्टेट योर ओपिनियन. व्हाट इज़ योर ओपिनियन? अगर आप अग्री डिसअग्री टॉपिक को डील कर रहे हैं तो क्या आप अग्री हैं या डिसअग्री हैं? रीस्टेट योर ओपिनियन. अगर आप एडवांटेजेस डिसएडवांटेजेस टॉपिक को डील कर रहे हैं तो व्हाट थिंग ओवरपावर, एडवांटेजेस और डिसएडवांटेजेस. या आप प्रॉब्लम टॉपिक को डील कर रहे हैं तो एट द एंड what you want to recommend in problem topic as a solution. So just restate your opinion more clearly. So we'll understand it with the help of one example. Let's have a look on the example. See this example. Some people argue that if children behave badly, their parents should accept responsibility and also be punished for the behavior of their children. Do you agree or disagree with the given statement? यहाँ पर एक स्टेटमेंट है कि अगर बच्चे बैड बिहेवियर करते हैं तो उनके पेरेंट्स को उनकी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी लेनी चाहिए और बच्चों के बैड बिहेवियर के लिए पेरेंट्स को पनिश किया जाना चाहिए. Do you agree or disagree with the given statement? हम अपने मेन पॉइंट्स को कवर करते हुए अपने बॉडी पैराग्राफ्स को राइट करेंगे, अग्री और डिसअग्री पार्ट को कवर करेंगे. So while summing up or while writing conclusion, we'll have to take care, restate the opinion. हमें अपनी opinion को restate करना है. In conclusion, it is evident that giving punishment to parents for bad code of conduct of their children is not advisable as or because it may convey a wrong message in the society. So यहाँ पर मैंने अपने ओपिनियन को रीस्टेट किया है, यानी कि मैं इस पार्ट से डिसअग्री हूँ कि पेरेंट्स को बच्चों के बैड बिहेवियर के लिए पनिश नहीं करना चाहिए क्योंकि ये एक रॉन्ग मैसेज कन्वे करता है. So understand it. In conclusion, it is evident that giving punishment to parent for bad code of conduct. यहाँ पर मैंने अपने वर्ड्स को भी चेंज किया है. बैड बिहेवियर के लिए आई एम यूजिंग दैट बैड कोड ऑफ कंडक्ट of their children is not advisable as it may convey a wrong message in the society. In this way, you can convey your clear message to your examiner. Many students ask me what linker should we use while summing up. This is a big problem for every student because some students choose some different linkers. You know, some students pick finally, lastly, to recapitulate, to encapsulate, in conclusion, to conclude, to sum up. So there are variety of linkers which students may use in their IELTS writing task too, but I will not recommend all of them. There is reason behind this. If you use finally or lastly, I will not support this. There is a reason behind this because finally and lastly का use हम अपने body paragraph का last idea देते हुए use करते हैं. This cannot be used for writing the conclusion part. अगर आप finally और lastly को अपने main body paragraph का last point देते हुए use करेंगे, so it is good. Otherwise, in writing conclusion, it's not good. To recapitulate or encapsulate, some students ऐसे भी use करते हैं, but this is quite informal. It's not a formal linker, so you can't use in your conclusion part. To sum up, and some students write to sum up while summing up their conclusion. It's good, you can do this, you can use it, but I will not recommend it because it doesn't also look more formal. Just pick these two, one in conclusion or to conclude. These are quite formal linkers. You can go with this, and these are quite simple in each and every writing task. How many attempts you do in your class or how many times you write your essay while practicing, you can use in conclusion or to conclude. That's it. Thank you.